going to be talking about the cervical vertebra. So basically, the cervical vertebra consists of 7 cervical bones or 7 cervical vertebrae, and one of the cervical vertebra is the most flexible and least stable. Flexible. And the least stable part of the entire vertebra. Its main features, obviously, it starts with the body, and on the sides you have the unicate process. It has the transverse process, the spinous process, the spinous process. The spinous process is mostly bifid except in the 7th cervical. And
so, the cervical vertebra, the spinous process is bifid except
the 7th one.
How about the first?
Yes, and the first.
Right. So C1 and C7 is exceptions.
Yes.
Okay, for the bifids.
Yes. It also has spinous process.
Everybody understood that? Yes? Okay, good.
There's also the anterior and posterior tubercles for the transverse process. They have the transverse foramen, the invertebrate foramen. What else? I think that sums up the parts of the cervical vertebra. Regarding the 7th cervical.
Well, how about the shape of the
body?
Yeah.
It's small and it's saddle shaped.
Good. It's a saddle shaped. Okay. Now we're gonna bring all these features together when we finish the thoracic and lumbar, because their shape is different.
It differs, yes.
So the shape of the body is saddle shaped. How about the shape of the foramen?
It's triangular.
Triangular. Okay, good. And then one of the other important features is the anterior tubercle.
The what?
The anterior tubercle of the transfer process. So is there any features that we need to know about that?
The
like clinically, there's it's also referred to as carotid tubercle. Who can help her? Say it. C6 at level C6, right?
Okay.
And that anterior tubercle is referred to as, it has a different name called carotid tubercle. Why? Why? Because the the carotid artery, the common carotid or internal common carotid artery, basically touches this area. That's why it's referred to as, it's also referred as carotid tubercle, C6 at level C6. Okay. And when you massage that area, so this is like this, okay, so this is anteriorly. When you massage that area,
it helps with the...
Right, well, it initiates like sensory information that goes up, and then it basically distributes information to the body that, you know, it slows down the heartbeat when you massage that. So that's the clinical application for that. Okay, so that's that. Yes, what else?
What else? I don't know what else.
Okay, so that's this transverse process. We have the foramen there. You didn't talk about that.
Yes, the transverse foramen.
Can you show it to everybody?
Yes, it's right here.
Right.
Usually the arteries and the veins pass through there, except for the 7th cervical. There is no transverse foramen, so it just passes from above it without covering the artery.
What passes through?
The...
Who can help her?
Nerve ends.
There's no nerve there. Because the vertebral artery, vertebral vein, and sympathetic nerves. Okay, let's say it together. 1, 2, 3.
Vertebral artery, vertebral vein, sympathetic nerves.
Sympathetic nerves. Okay. So these are I don't know if you can see it. You see this red straw line over here? That's vertebral artery on either side, right and left. So they go up through C6. This is C6 level. Okay, through the transverse foramen. They go up. And so this is the first C1. So in C1 we have a groove for the vertebral artery groove. It curves around at the back through the groove, and then you see it goes up. You see it goes through the foramen. This is the foramen magnum, by the way, here. So it goes through the foramen magnum, and this is the brainstem. And these two vertebral arteries that unite, the infra and basilar artery, we're going to look at that later on. But that artery then supplies the brain stem and the brain itself. So that's the vertebral. So these are the vertebral arteries that passes through the vertebral foramen. Okay. Transverse foramen, sorry. Passes through the transverse foramen of the transverse process. Okay, so that's that. That's it?
I think so.
Okay. I have some questions.
Okay, what passes
And
through?
there's also one thing that we didn't mention is that you see these sticking out bony particles here on protrusions at the top. Those are called the Onsen process.
Yes, I mentioned that.
Oh, you did mention that? Okay, good. All right, ask some questions then.
What passes through the transverse foramen?
Okay, hold on. Let's you want to do it like one by one or? Okay, so let's go like this. Starting from next to you, ask question, and if he doesn't know, just pass. If he does, he can answer it. Yeah, go ahead.
Can you point to the
Yeah,
pedicle?
Onsen process. That's what. Yeah, who said that?
No.
What's your question?
The pedicle.
The pedicle.
She asked about
Huh?
The pedicle.
Right. So what's your question about the pedicle?
point at the pedicle.
Point at the
A
pedicle.
point the pedicle. Okay.
Pass it.
Yes.
They did. Okay.
So you point to the lamina. Is it a bifid?
Yes, except C1 and C7.
Can you point to the transverse process? I think that's it.
Okay. Now I'll continue. So what passes through the transverse foramen?
Transverse foramen.
Yeah. Show me the transverse foramen.
Okay, right here.
Right. Well, put the straw through the transverse foramen. Can you put the straw? Put it through the transverse foramen. Okay, that's the transverse process. Now foramen, yes. Right? Can you show it to us? I called it, huh? Oh, that's transverse foramen. Good. So what passes through there? Okay, next. What passes through?
Vertebral artery.
Vertebral artery.
Vein.
Vertebral vein. Sympathetic nerves.
Sympathetic
Okay,
nerves.
good. Next. So how about what can you tell me about the corpus, the body of the cervical vertebra? What shape is it?
I don't know actually.
The next.
It's rectangular.
Rectangular kind of, but we call it a specific name. Next.
Like kidney shape.
No.
Its body is a saddle shaped.
Good. Saddle shape. Okay, don't forget that. It's a saddle shape. Okay. Okay. So how about the direction, the position of the superior and inferior articulator process?
لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله. نسيتها.
Okay, so right. So how do they face? So my question is, so how do they? What's their position? The superior and inferior articular facets. Are they like upwards, downwards, or forward, backwards?
Superior one looks up.
Right. Inferior one looks down. Exactly. So right. Because that changes. Okay, so everybody look at the articular facets. So you see this is superior articular facet on either side. So it faces upward like this. It's like this, making a dua. Okay, like that. All right, so you can remember it like that. And the bottom one, and that we don't. That's bad things. Okay, so these are the things that we want. Yes, and these are the things that we don't want. Bad things. Okay, so it's like this, up and down, right? Because that position changed in thoracic, it also changed in lumbar. So that just keep in mind there. Okay. What else? Okay, that's about it. Okay, thank you. Let's clap.